It's movie night here on Daystar, a great time to gather with the family and watch a flick, and the perfect place to get a sneak peek behind the scenes of your favorite Christian films. Now, we've all heard scandalous stories of what can go on when the camera isn't rolling. The question is, will we find the same stories on a Christian set? We'd like to think not, but this is show business, right? So we asked some of the stars to give us the inside info on what it's like to work on a faith-based feature film. And you're going to love this.
I actually love to be on set when we actually make the movies and checking things out there, and that's the most vibrant time of making a movie. I mean, all the wheeling and dealing and stuff that goes on behind the scenes, it has to be done, and sometimes it's fun, and we do have some fun doing it because we all get on very well as a team. But you know, the best part of all is getting in there, getting your hands dirty, making the movies. It's great, you meet some wonderful people.
Most everyone from wardrobe and makeup to lighting and acting are doing it because they see this as a ministry as unto the Lord. They want to serve God by producing something that will impact the culture and point people to Jesus Christ. And so you don't have the egos that you normally have on a Hollywood set.
There's just a sense when you walk onto the set of this unity that, you know, there's no pride, there's no it's all about me. It's just unified and peaceful, and let's work together to accomplish this.
To stay prayerful, man, that is one of the most important things for me. And I think many have heard my story before. I'm not an actor. This is nothing that I have sought out and what I have wanted to do all my life. So, man, going into these positions and knowing the impact that it will have on people and generations to come, this was nothing I could take lightly. So I had to stay on my knees.
They were so friendly, so welcoming, so helpful, and couldn't really have been nicer. And it made the whole experience for me not only easier on a sort of professional level, but just so much more enjoyable for me and my family as well.
We'd start shooting at like 10 at night and go all night. And just the energy, and I was, you know, cheering, and there was the huge crowds of people and the football players and Michael, and I mean, it was just insane, and we had the real family there, and I think there was just the energy, you know, 3 in the morning, you're there like cheering and doing all this stuff. I mean, when are you ever gonna do that again?
We built to the biblical proportions. We had to learn how to build an ark. We had to figure it out. We had to figure out how Steve could participate in the building of that ark. So, yeah, it's a skill I now have, which will come in nowhere, actually. It will never come in handy again.
I've never met anybody on set on our shoots that I haven't liked yet.
We start off every day of production praying, and then we use biblical principles to instill in the storyline and to tell the story. And that applies also to each day that we're working as a crew and as a cast. And so God is, we feel like really the director and the producer and the writer of this movie. Who could do it better than God? And so we're saying, Lord, use us as tools. Whatever ability and resources you've given us, use those to channel what you want to say to the people. And so He has done that so faithfully. And as long as we're in tune with Him and obeying Him, I think He'll continue to do that.
I get into my wardrobe early in the morning and I find prayer cards stuck into the shirt pocket saying that there are people praying for you, people praying for the difficult scenes today. And we've been told by the producers that the best footage they've got is when people were praying in the back rooms. That's just unheard of on a typical set.
Talk about living the dream, not just working on a project you believe in, but one that's constantly bathed in prayer from start to finish. Now that's the way to make a movie. And no matter what the box office results, a movie made this way will be a success. It will reach someone. And I can just imagine God sitting back with some hot buttered popcorn and enjoying the show more than we can even imagine. You can do that too, you know, right here on Daystar every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern as we bring you Parables Movie of the Week, movies that entertain and inspire, and for me anyways, almost always require tissues. Be encouraged as we work together to keep faith in film.